guys, and welcome to another episode of Mbali Talks. In today's video, I want to share with you some easy work from home jobs for candidates that do not have any experience. If this sounds like something that you'd like, then please do just hit the like button on this video so that more people can get to see this video on YouTube. The first work from home job for candidates that do not have any experience is something called a search engine evaluator. This is a job where you basically analyze results on search engines such as Google, etc., and make sure that that information is actually accurate. The only skills that are needed for a search engine evaluator job include being tech savvy, as well as having good written and verbal communication, as well as a very basic knowledge of search engine optimization. There's a couple places online that you can check out if you'd like to get a small certification for being a search engine evaluator. Such places include Udemy as well as Allison Courses as some of the places that I've seen with those types of courses. Also, there is a company called upto, which is always open to working with people that are actually in the search engine and or AI space. So they are worth checking out as a platform for you to start your job search once, of course, you have decided that you have the bare minimum of the skills that are actually required. Sometimes companies are going to say that they need someone who's an entry level but with experience. Just apply anyway, because sometimes you find that even though they want someone with experience, they're just trying to sort of hash out the people that are actually not sure if they can do the job. But even if you're entry level and you present yourself as somebody who can potentially do the job, then you're more likely to actually get hired even without any experience. Search engine evaluators make anything between $18 to $41 per hour, and most of the time you work on your own flexible schedule that is set by you in the comfort of your home. So you basically get to write your own check by deciding when and where, as well as how much you actually want to work. The next work from home job that will require no experience at all is one of my favorites because it literally has the lowest barriers to entry on this entire list. This is for you to become a data entry clerk. The only skills that you need as a data entry clerk is just for you to be able to type, pay attention to detail. A high school certificate could possibly help you if you have that one. And quite honestly, a lot of people have a high school certificate. And also, you need to have the ability to read and write English. Usually the role comes with a flexible work schedule depending on whether you want a full-time job and or a part-time job. One of the places that you can actually check out for you to be able to find data entry jobs is called Indeed. Currently, they actually have 104 jobs for data entry. All you have to do is to just come here and put data entry and then of course your location in order for the different jobs that are available to be able to come up. Some of them you might find are actually jobs that are, say for example, an ordering processing clerk or an admin clerk, etc. But these are sort of like entry level, easy to apply to jobs that do not require you to actually have a qualification. The average salary for a data entry clerk starts from 132,000 all the way to 192,000 per year. This basically means you stand to earn a minimum of 11,000 rands per month as a salary as a start-out data entry clerk. Of course, the money goes up the more that you gain your experience as well as work with other clients. Also, as a data entry clerk, you can actually work on a freelance basis by registering yourself on platforms such as Upwork in order for you to set your own rates as well as your own schedule and decide how much you actually want to make from the job. But it's just one of those easy work from home jobs that do not require you to have any experience and or any qualification. Another work from home job for candidates that do not have any experience is one of the easiest and one of my favorite jobs online, especially because I believe on this list is probably one of the most high paying and also one that actually allows you to have a flexible schedule. This is for you to be an English teacher. There's so many platforms that you can check out if you want to be an English teacher. One of them, for example, is called Palfish. They even have this notification here that says they are currently hiring online teachers. They are seeking a lot of native as well as efficient English speakers to pay you anything from $6 all the way to $20 per hour. If you feel like maybe Palfish is not the place for you, you would rather check something else, there's also Cambly, for example, which hires you to teach English online with native speakers. What I like about Cambly is that their process is actually quite easy for you to be able to get in. I do know that once you've set up your profile with them, you will be required for you to actually submit a video, sort of like a 30-second introduction of yourself, what you do, and the reason why you actually want to teach English. Another great platform is Preply, which is a great platform for tutors as well as English online teachers. So you have all these options that you can actually choose from in order for you to be able to make a bit of money online just by teaching English. Other ones include iTalk, etc. that I've actually mentioned as well in other Mbali Talks videos. The next work from home job, which is perfect for candidates with no experience and does not require any qualification, is for you to be a content writer. As a content writer, you'll be expected to create content for web articles, blog posts, interviews, as well as even social media posts for different companies. Most of the content writing roles actually work from home and require zero experience as long as you're good at writing captivating content. You can even use platforms such as Upwork and or Fiverr for you to actually be able to start your career. As you can see here on Fiverr, there's people that offer anything from 200 Rand for them to be able to write content for you. There's also 400 Rand, 300 Rand. And then if you're somebody who wants to offer big packages for specific companies, etc., to say maybe write for them a couple of articles per month, you can then charge your work anything from 1,000 all the way to 7,000. There's even consultations that charge 2,400 Rand, which again says to me, this is one of the easiest jobs for you to be able to do online. All you need to do, of course, is to create a professional profile online and have a place where potential clients can find you, just like on places like Fiverr. You can also check out places like Text Broker, which are places that actually pay you for you to be able to write content. This is actually a company that I've spoken about in a previous video, so I won't go into depth with it. If you'd like to find out more about it, just click in the description box as I've put a link to that previous video that we actually did last week. The next work from home job that you can check out as a candidate with no experience is for you to be a tutor. This position is actually very similar to the English teacher position. However, with tutoring, you're not just stuck with teaching English to maybe adults or kids, etc. You're also involved in the maths, as well as the science, as well as the English homework that a lot of students around the world may be struggling with. What I like about being a tutor is that it is so universal. There's literally tutors that are needed in South Africa, there's tutors that are needed in Botswana, there's tutors that are needed all the way in the United States. Not only that, there's a lot of platforms that you can actually explore for you to be able to apply just as a tutor online and teach from anywhere in the world. A few of those include eTutor World. As you guys can see, they say here, live online tutoring for K to 12th graders. They go on their profile to give you just a bit more about what they do. The types of subjects that you're actually going to be teaching include maths, science, English, as well as coding. So if you're somebody who's in the IT space, you're into software engineering, coding, etc., you can also find a work from home job on a platform just like eTutor World, teaching kids around the world on how to code. They also provide you with test preps as well as free worksheets. So according to me, they're actually one of the best platforms that you can apply on in order for you to become a tutor. Another tutor platform that you can check out is called check.com, where basically you answer students' homework questions. So the students go onto a platform like Check to submit whatever homework questions they have. These students can either be in high school and or in university. So you can find yourself teaching a wide variety of subjects: accounting, auditing, maths, science, geography, biology, etc., depending on the kind of skills and or the knowledge that you actually have. A lot of these don't require you to have experience. However, you must be somebody who's willing to do a bit of research, because of course you're going to be graded based on the answers that you're actually going to give students to see if those answers are actually correct. So you don't want a situation where you're just doing it for the fun of it. No, you want to be able to engage with students in a way that helps them with their academic lifestyle. Preply is another platform that you can actually check out in order for you to become a tutor. So on Preply, not only do they have slots for English teachers specifically, they also have slots for people that want to become tutors. You just have to obviously sign up here that they've put on this tab in order for you to become a tutor on their platforms. But I'm just saying that there's many platforms that you can check out in order for you to start your career as an online tutor and work from home. Another work from home job that you can check out that does not require you to have any experience is one of the easiest jobs that I think you can actually get into. Not only that, it's one of the easiest jobs that you can actually turn into an actual business without you ever having any qualification for how to actually do it. This is for you to become a graphic designer. While this job does not require any experience, you will need to possess some sort of creative skills as well as the ability to create illustrations for clients for them to be able to see the kind of work obviously that they want from you. Having an online portfolio of past work that you've done, or maybe even posters that you did if you're somebody who's in church, that sort of thing will help you go a long way in landing jobs. So make sure you have something to show potential clients when you're starting out as a graphic designer. Even if you've never worked as a graphic designer before, there's platforms such as Canva that have made it so much easier for you to be able to create certain banners, logos, illustrations, etc. without ever paying any cent, because Canva does have a free option for somebody that does not want to pay any money, especially if you're starting out in your business, because obviously, say maybe you don't even have the money for capital. You can also find yourself listing your work on freelance platforms such as Upwork as well as Fiverr. An example is this one that I've actually Googled here on Fiverr. People start anything from 300 Rand to 700 Rand, 600, all the way to 1,000. I do know that there are actually projects that even charge a bit more, say for example like this 1,500 Rand, depending on the package that you're actually offering your clients. But I just want to say that being a graphic designer is one of the easiest jobs and or businesses that you can actually start without having any experience and or qualification, all thanks to platforms just like Canva. So it's definitely worth checking out. The last work from home job that is easy for people that do not have any experience on our list is for you to become a proofreader. As a proofreader, you become Grammar's last line of defense because you need to review content before it's actually published, either on the web or online. Companies that are in the media space and or large blogs often require a lot of proofreaders, and all you need as a proofreader is for you to be somebody who's articulate to detail, who has good written as well as spoken verbal communication. Another place where you can look for work as a proofreader is with lecturers. You often find a lot of lecturers are needing people to review their PhD papers before they can actually submit them, or even their masters. Those are the kind of people that you actually should be targeting as a proofreader for you to be able to start your business. And of course, if you want to be somebody who's more freelance, you can actually come and register your profile on a platform like Fiverr in order for you to become a proofreader. There's so many proofreaders online, as you can see, based on this platform. People are charging anything from 400 Rand all the way to 2,000 Rand, as you can see, again, depending on the package that you're actually offering your clients. But I just feel like it's one of those easy jobs that do not require you to have a qualification, that don't even necessarily require you to have any experience. However, your goal is for you to be able to capture at least your first client, because word of mouth goes a long way in the proofreading business in order for you to be able to capture other clients going forward. If you found this video useful, then please do hit the like button so that other people can actually get a chance to see this video. And if you haven't already, just hit that subscribe button below. I promise it's absolutely free. It won't cost you anything, but you get to join the Mali Talks community and never miss out on content just as useful as this one. Otherwise, I'm going to see you guys in the next Mali Talks video. Cheers.